UCC has been in operation for the last 20 years.
When all the other countries were asking us, is it true in Uganda that a wheelbarrow pusher can use a mobile phone?
We were part of a team that was set up by government to study how to establish a converged network.
The telecommunications sector was liberalized in 1996.
Government created this Universal Access Fund. We've really done quite a lot in terms of accessibility and connectivity.
We want to see ICTs improve all these various sectors of the economy.
"20 years ago, young Ugandan enthusiasts were given an opportunity to drive the development of a strong, competitive, robust communications sector. This came by the enactment of the 1997 Uganda Communications Act, which was later amended, paving for the split of Uganda Posts and Telecommunications Company Limited into 4 entities. These included Uganda Post Limited, Post Bank Uganda, and Uganda Telecom. The vision to become a world-class communications regulator led to the birth of the 4th entity, the Uganda Communications Commission.
When UCC came or was put in place, we had only 40 lines, telephone lines, fixed lines. But as we speak now, we've got almost 24 million lines.
Most of the public payphones which you used to see, we take a lot of pride in them because the 22 million SIM cards we have today, probably the first call those people made was made on a public payphone, which was probably financed by RCDF. Because we had these, we financed close to 4,000 of these throughout the country.
All the other countries were asking us, is it true in Uganda that a wheelbarrow pusher can use a mobile phone? Because we seemed like we were the defining country in terms of bringing the rates down for mobile telephony and having it accessible to everybody. Then the Village Phone project was another one that launched us on the world, where everybody wanted to understand how it was being done. Another one was the Rural Communications Development Fund, where everybody was talking about doing a Universal Access Fund. With us in Uganda, they were like, you guys are actually implementing it.
Due to the set policies, UCC has been able to set up various strategies and engage in different activities not only to grow the ICT sector in the country, but also better the lives and environment of surrounding communities. This has seen projects like the Consumer Parliament, which strengthens consumer protection, the annual Innovations Awards created to award ICT innovators, setting up of a toll-free call center, the Rural Community Development Fund, Uganda Film Festival that promotes production of quality local content and talent, and many more.
Too much if I don't know what to treat.
And whose job is that?
I just need something. I just need information. Just something.
The government has liberalized the economy, and we have attracted private investment to over $1 billion over this period. MTN alone has put over $800 million into this economy. And if you add all the rest, we are well above $1 billion of investment.
After liberalization of the telecom sector, commercial operators came on board to replace the monopoly of Uganda Post and Telecommunication. Commercial operators naturally go where they make money. But of course, government has public service obligations of serving everybody. So to balance, to optimize between the two, government created this Universal Access Fund to be managed and administered by the UCC. So we charge 2% of gross annual revenue of telecom companies. That money is brought into a fund, which money we use to go to those areas where commercial operators may not be able to go because of commercial and viability.
Over the years, the Commission has experienced immense growth both in internal capacity and external organizational strategies and activities. With the emergence of converged technologies in ICT, a merger between broadcasting and telecommunications led to the merging of the then Broadcasting Council and Communications Commission into a single platform through the 2013 UCC Act. The Commission opened up offices in 4 regional towns of Mbale, Gulu, Masindi, and Barara in 2014. This has led to recognition of the Commission and country both regionally and internationally. In 2002, Uganda got elected to the International Communications Union Council, a governing body of the International Communications Union, and has been re-elected for the 2022 cycle.
It was a very big achievement. Uganda had been a member of I2U since 1964, but had never been elected to that level. We also held positions of responsibility at the Commonwealth Telecommunications Organization, at the Africa Telecommunications Union, and the Universal Postal Union. What I'm saying is that we have been active in those organizations, therefore making us electable to positions of responsibility in there.
There has been a massive growth in the broadcasting sector as the Commission now regulates a number of sectors like the postal and courier, telecom services, broadcasting sector that include over 292 radio stations and 30 free-to-air TV stations and data services. Various areas of the economic sector have been greatly impacted by the advancement of ICT in the country, a goal that is being made possible and spearheaded by UCC. This has seen the country migrate from analog to digital in media broadcasting, e-governance, as well as a vast improvement in service delivery.
I think the baby that we produced in 1998 has now become of age, and UCC has performed extremely well as a regulator and has been recognized and ranked both in Africa and the world. We've even won some awards.
The journey was not an easy one because we were the first regulator to be established. And that in itself meant that we didn't have anybody to learn from. Or people whom we had to learn from, it was the advanced countries. And so we may have made mistakes in the process of starting, but I think we had a very good team in terms of staff, in terms of everybody, to be able to recognize that we were starting, but we wanted to be among the best. That was always the aim.
Various sectors of the economy from finance, education, service delivery, energy, health, governance, business, among others, are transitioning to e-platforms. All this is being made possible in Uganda in over 20 years with the support of a stable, predictable regulator, the Uganda Communications Commission.